palatial bus here, all right? I'll walk in here and you got your feet kicked back, you've got your 7-Eleven hat on, you got your Oakleys on. But when I walk in, you try and get a little strength in your backbone. Am I intimidating when I walk in here?
No, I was trying to be polite, instead just to be a cool Californian guy. I stood up and I give you a hand. I shook your hand because it's your first time in our palace. So next time you probably see me laying in bed and I'll be asleep.
Well, you have on one of those typical, let's say this, maybe a typical Tony Kanaan green, red, white thong. Do you sleep in thongs or do you sleep in boxers?
Well, naked. That's the best way to sleep, man.
First of all, why are two guys talking about what we sleep in?
Oh, you asking me? I didn't even talk about it. You're the one that asked me. So you sleep naked because that way it's quicker. You don't have to do anything. It's it's a better way to do it.
Now look, you got a Texas boy and a Brazilian crazy SOB. We're talking about men jumping around in their skibbies. We're not. You and Helio have a kind of a underlying competition about who gets the prettier women, who can really dial it in the fastest. And you were saying this on SpeedFreaks, that you have a certain method that you attain to.
Well, let's put it this way, right? Mm-hmm. Let's face it, I'm going to be honest with you. There is Helio and myself.
Look at me when you talk to me.
Sorry, brother. Sorry. I was looking to the people that are watching us.
I understand that. We got to try to be a little professional here.
All right,
you wouldn't think that with the questions that I'm asking.
Well, you asked me about underwear, so I'm trying to get away from it. I don't know. But let's face it, Helio looks better than I do. Right? Look at my nose, you can tell. Helio won 2 Indianapolis 500 and I haven't, so he's more famous. So having said that, I said, well, I have to have something different to get the beautiful women from him. And I think the way I talk and the way I write letters and stuff, it's a way better than his. So that's how I get them.
That's right. You said it was the way you wrote letters was actually pretty cool. What about like emails?
Well, letter emails at that time. What happened? We have a funny story. We used to travel together, and every New Year's when we were kids, and we went to this beach place, and we met this chick that we were kids, like 14 years old, and she was hot, very hot, and we both got interest. But Helio, being kind of a hillbilly Brazilian, didn't know how to talk to girls, and I knew, so obviously the girl was giving me more attention than him. And he said, come on, Tony, you always get the girls. Let me get this one. So I said, okay, I'll help you out. So we start talking, and then they start to communicate. They didn't live in the same city. And that time we didn't have email. So I started to write letters to her, pretending I was him. So basically, he got the girl. And that's why I say I think I have a little bit more than he does.